Hi, Marie.
Hi, Dale.
So today I asked Marie if she would be willing to show us around of how she uses a pretty cool new tool called Cami. And we just got premium Cami licenses for all of ISB for the next 3 months. It's a really powerful tool. It's a really simple tool. And it's one we wanted to decide whether we could use at the school permanently or not. So I asked Marie if she would show us, give us a little tour of how she uses it and some of the features.
Okay, let's take it
All right,
away.
take it away. Yeah.
Okay, so this is my Google Drive. I'm just going to open up a document from my Google Drive into Kami. So you just right click and open with. You will need an extension tool so that Kami shows up here.
That's a great little feature because it's one less click, one less place to go. You can work with it right out of Drive.
Right. Because you can go to Kami straight or you can upload just from Google Drive. Okay, so this is a PDF document, so it's actually not editable usually. But with Kami, we can do lots of cool things with it.
And that's one of the first things I mentioned to you is that for kids, this is about 1,000,000 times more easy to work with than, like, let's say, Adobe Acrobat or a more complex PDF tool.
Right. Okay, so on the side here is all our menus. So which one should we start off with?
Well, why don't we do the dictionary? Let's try that one. Right.
Okay. I haven't actually used a dictionary because that's a new feature. Yeah.
So you can just highlight any words. So if you highlight the word triangle and let it go, it's going to release and the kids can actually look it up. So if you're using UDL, second language learners, things like that, this is built in and ready to go.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Because that's PDF. That's not even text you can usually edit. So.
Yeah. Probably some optical character recognition going on there.
Right. Okay.
Text to speech, same thing.
Triangles.
There you go. So it's got a reader built into it as well. Mm-hmm. A lot of those would be, I guess, student friendly. And some of the other ones we have are maybe getting more into the teacher realm of things.
Right. So how you could use this, I use this a lot for display, like showing my kids what I'm doing on a worksheet, but you can share the worksheet with all your students and then they can have all these features as well. So they can annotate and they can listen and they can actually access all of this. So I think that's how it's really useful, right?
Yeah.
Okay, markup. Oh, markup is so cool. So first one is highlighter. I love the highlighter. So as you're talking, you can highlight things. You can ask them to highlight things if you want them to do that.
You can do that different color highlighting for different types of learning, different types of knowledge, different things they're identifying.
Right. Yeah. Let's make this a little bigger so you can see it.
There you go. Perfect.
Yeah. Cool. And you get box highlighters. You can do the whole box if you like.
Very good.
And strike through.
Things to ignore. Very nice.
Right. Underline.
Cool.
Yeah, this is really easy to use. So as you go through, literacy or math, whatever it is, while you're teaching, you can go and annotate as you go, or you can ask them to do it as a task. Right, commenting. I haven't used it commenting. Have you used it?
Yeah, I use it all the time. It's very similar to Google Docs comments. So you can just, this is just a normal text comment. So if you just click on any of the text on the PDF, there you go. It's going to open up a little comment window for you on the side. You can go ahead and leave any comment you want. You can also drop in like hyperlinks there as well. So you could have the kids link to different content.
Right.
Really cool as well. We got built-in voice and video comments as well. So why don't we try a built-in voice comment?
Okay. Hope this works with the mic.
Yeah, we might have to enable it. We'll see how it goes. Okay. Loading audio comment. Oh, let's go to allow.
There we go.
How many degrees are in a right triangle? And there it is. Perfect.
And then they can reply, or they can actually record themselves and reply.
Yeah, exactly. So it could be like an ongoing back and forth conversation, which is really nice.
Right.
Same idea too. You can also do in video feedback as well. This is really powerful, especially for older or teachers of older students. Like, let's say you're giving feedback on like an extended essay or personal project, something that's really in depth. You can actually record a video of yourself going through the student's actual work and explaining where do they need to get better, what do you like, things like that, and giving them much, much, much more rich feedback in a way that's also easier for a teacher.
Right.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. So we'll just do that part.
Whoa, there it is.
There we are.
All right. Cool. Text box, pretty straightforward. Just your classic drop in text anywhere.
So this is actually one of my things that I do a lot is I would have a worksheet and then I want to take out things. So we use the drawing tool with white. and then I would sometimes take things out.
Perfect.
And then I would put a text box over it and change it as I like. So it's like you can change a PDF to do whatever you want it to do, which is pretty cool.
Exactly. So it's kind of like when you used to
in.
tape white paper over a photocopy, right?
Right.
Back in
Right.
the day.
Oh, my cat block. So
Perfect.
no more cutting and pasting.
Yeah.
There you go.
You got fonts, you got colors, all of that classic stuff, of course. You have an equation editor as well if you're a math teacher, so you can actually build out fairly robust equations. Hitting in there, and if you click on the little pi icon, you can also just open up the whole menu of symbols. If you have a hard time finding like a square root symbol or anything like that on your keyboard, you can just find it here as well.
Right.
So play around with that.
That's pretty cool.
Drawing, I use it to sign my PDFs when I have to sign like a legal document and email it back. Right. Drawing with a mouse is brutal, but if you have a tablet, it'll work really, really well.
Right. I think you can also have like lines that you can draw with.
Yeah, so that's that number right there, the 12. So if you pick that, that'll make your pencil thinner, thicker, etc.
Right.
So really handy.
Right. So if you have to draw your triangle here.
There you go.
But of course, that triangle's not straight. So the next one is shapes. Yay.
Oh, look at that. It even gives you the actual angles as you draw as well.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
I didn't even know about that one. There you go.
Yeah, isosceles and all of those things.
Great.
Cool.
You got a line tool there, I noticed as well. So you should be able to insert a line. I'm sure it'll probably give you, the measurements on that line as well. So really, really handy for geometry teachers.
Right.
A lot of good stuff there.
Pretty cool. And an eraser, if you want to erase anything you put in before you drew over. You can't really erase things on the PDF, I think. Just what you drew or any of these things that you drew, you can erase.
And then add media would just be importing images from your computer, Google Drive, doing a search, doing a YouTube. It looks like you can drop a YouTube video right onto a PDF and have a live video on your PDF, which is cool. And stickers. So what do you got for stickers?
So I saw this as if somebody hands in their county project, you can then give them a sticker just to tell them like, oh, great idea or something like that.
All right, going back to my scratch and sniff days. And then signature, cool. I also don't know about this one. This one appears to be new. Oh, but you can upload, I guess.
Yeah, so you make your signature and then you upload it. So when you sign your PDFs, you just add your signature in there. You can also draw it right here if you like.
Cool.
But that's pretty cool. So sometimes in the past there was some documents from like school, like say a claim form, and then I would just do it all here in Kami and then just print it out rather than like write it.
When it comes to actually sharing this, I like to click on the save button, or actually the print. You can do it from print as well, but we'll go just save.
Right. There's also a share button.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you want to share by link.
Right.
And I like to go download if I'm like sending back a signed PDF. And then it glues all of this stuff together. So the stickers, the images, the drawings, obviously not voice notes and things like that, but it would pull all of that content into one new PDF.
Right. And you can also save it directly into your drive, into a specific folder, which is pretty cool.
And that would save your voice comments, your video comments, all of that stuff would come along with it.
So you kind of save an annotated copy of this document, which is pretty cool. Yeah. And then share, you can share specifically with a link or restricted or all those kind of things.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
And there's one more thing we want to talk about, using it to merge and create documents.
Right. So this is one of my favorite tools of this, because as you know, when you have a PDF document and you only want one page out of it, or you want to take some pages out or move them around, you can't really do that. But here, there's an option for that. So it's called the split and merge document. So then it uploads this document to there, and then you can split it. So you can make it into 2 documents or 5 documents, or you can take one page out and delete them. You can actually take 2 documents and merge them together. So if you want to make a little workbook of worksheets, so I've got 5 sheets here. So if I want to move them around, I can just move that and save it as a PDF.
That's awesome.
Right.
That was always really painful on a lot of other tools. Like that was a surprisingly complicated thing to do.
Right. It's one of my favorite things. And you can just delete a page if you don't want that page. You can even rotate it, which is pretty cool.
And then you got your export button right there ready to go as well for when you have it all done.
And you can, drag and drop and make, like I say, you can take multiple documents and then drag and drop and make a little workbook out of specific things that you want.
Awesome. Yeah. Well, thank you so much, Marie. I think that's everything. That's a great overview of Kami and what it can do, how it can fit into your classroom. I hope you enjoy using it.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, bye-bye.
Bye.